What is going on, everyone? Michael Anthony here, and you can tell I'm not in Disney at all. No, I'm at Islands of Adventure today. This weekend I decided to hit up the park. It's my first time actually being at Universal's Islands of Adventure portion. I've been to the studios a little bit, but today we're just gonna have a, an off day, Yeah, let's go check out some rides. Okay, so I just rode the Zeus trolley train ride. It was about a 20-minute wait, so it wasn't too bad. And the thing I can kind of compare it to is kind of the People Mover, so it's kind of similar. And it was fairly quick. I feel like the People Mover is just a little bit longer, and the People Mover kind of goes over more ground as far as the land that it, resides in, where the money resides. But overall, it was a pretty decent ride, so not too bad. Let's go check out something else. Alright everyone, it looks like we are right here in Harry Potter land, but we're actually going to take a detour. We're going to hop on the train from Hogsmeade, which is where we're at, to London's King's Cross Station, so we can go to Diagon Alley. Let's go. Coming from the other side of King's Cross Station, we have this good water view. Look at everything. You can see Transformers here. You got Krusty Land. This whole section over here. So we're actually going to go to Men in Black first, which is over here. We're going to ride that, and then we're going to go ride Simpsons. Getting pretty hectic today. Late in the day, it looks like it's about to rain. Actually, we're getting just a few little showers here and there, I think, are coming up. So luckily we're in line for Minions right across from the Film Con, and yeah, it looks like it's raining now actually. So yeah, you can barely see that it's raining, so we're lucky that we're in line. Alright everyone, I just got off the Minion ride where you turn into a Minion, and it was pretty good. I've noticed a lot of these rides, they do the screen simulator type, and it's kind of herky-jerky, but it was pretty good. It wasn't too bad, but it's just so reminiscent of The Simpsons and a lot of Transformers kind of. So you can see Optimus Prime in the background right there. He just came out, but yeah, I mean, it was a pretty good ride. 35-minute wait, roughly 40. We're just gonna get on some rides. Let's go. Okay, guys, I just got off of The Incredible Hulk, and that is an awesome ride. Number one, great ride. You gotta ride it. I do have a pet peeve though, because if you are more than 2 people, don't go on single riders. Okay, just don't do it. You're causing the line to be longer. Number one, and number two, you're not really single riders. So what's the deal with that? So the line was way longer. I was by myself. I should have just went in the regular line because I felt like that was quicker than the single rider line. But I digress. I went on my little old man rant, okay, and I'm done with it now. But it was a great ride, and I think now we're gonna hit up Spider-Man. Okay, everyone, finally back at the hotel. Now that I'm wind down, taking a shower, kind of chilled out for a little bit, kind of take a mental assessment of the day and what I thought about Islands of Adventure and Universal as a whole. I haven't really been to Universal in a very long time. I went to Halloween Horror Nights last year, and I saw some things, like I saw the Diagon Alley and I rode Transformers, but mostly I was just riding the rides, so I didn't really kind of take in everything. But so far there's a lot of things that I do like about, I guess, both parks in general. What I do like is that they are very close to each other. So close in the sense to where you can take a train from Diagon Alley all the way to Hogsmeade. So in between the parks. So that's a pretty cool thing. So we definitely rode that today. That was awesome. I do wish like the screen for the visuals out the window were a little bit more, like, I guess, brighter. I'm not sure what kind of screens they're using or anything, but it just feels like a little dull. And then you have lights inside the cabin, so trying to record, as you can see, is a little weird. So I just wish that was a little brighter, right? So then we just went over to Universal. And as far as Universal is concerned, I feel like it does lack the good rides that Islands of Adventure has. Even though I barely rode anything on the Islands of Adventure side so far. But I already tell, like, it's a better vibe over there than it is Universal. So I think that's why they're probably trying to see about getting rid of Men in Black, and, you know, they're doing the DreamWorks area over there. So there's a couple things that they can definitely upgrade. I get a sense that a lot of the rides are those Transformer, screen, Spider-Man, motion, movement, Simpson type rides, right? The majority of rides that I've been on are those types of rides. So they're cool. Like, the Transformers one's really good, and I did the Spider-Man one when we went back to Islands of Adventure, and that one was really good too. So I like those. Those are pretty cool. And I feel like they want to stick with those types of kind of rides or something, because I feel like Fast and Furious is kind of similar, but it's just like a train. You're like sitting in like a train looking thing, and then it's just a screen on the side, and it feels like you're going fast or whatever. I haven't rode it yet, but, you know, we'll see. So then we went back to Islands of Adventure. I rode the Incredible Hulk, which is amazing, by the way. And you'll hear my rant earlier, but just come on, guys. It's single rider line for a reason. Any more than two, you're not gaming the system, okay? And furthermore, I don't want to give any criticism about certain things that were handled, but there were a lot of empty seats in those roller coasters when we were going through and looking at them as we're waiting in line. And when I was up there, the cast members were trying to delegate, but some of the people weren't listening. I was in the back row. I had the whole row to myself. But yeah, it was just weird. It was the end of the day and stuff, because everyone from Universal was coming to Islands of Adventure, because Islands of Adventure opens late, stays open later. So, but overall, the Incredible Hulk ride coaster is awesome. It's amazing, and I would definitely ride it again. It's definitely pretty fast. So I can't wait to go on Velociraptor tomorrow. That one's gonna be super fast, and I can't wait for it. And then we did the Spider-Man ride, which is just like Transformers, which is really good too. So I enjoyed that one. And the nighttime is lit up really good in Islands of Adventure too. It looks amazing. I love the parks. The only kind of gripes I have is, like, it's very hard to record anything. So you can't really record any rides while you're in there. There's everywhere I'm turning, it's saying you can't record, you can't flash photography, all that. And specifically, there are a lot of rides that you have to use a locker for. Incredible Hulk, you can't bring anything. You can't even bring your phone. That's how, like, legit it is, right? You go through a scanner to make sure that you don't have your phone on you, and you have to put everything in a locker. I understand, because it's a fast coaster, so I'm assuming the same thing for Velocicoaster, but you're gonna charge me money because my backpack doesn't fit in a small thing, so I gotta pay money to put in a large locker just to ride on Men in Black, where it's like a gun game and all it does is spin you a couple of times. Like, But yeah, other than that, I mean, Universal Orlando definitely needs upgrading. But you know, they can't really do anything because they're doing Epic Universe. So once that's done, then I'm sure they'll go back and fix some things. But Olive Adventures is really fun so far. And tomorrow we're gonna get there early. We're gonna be able to ride Hagrid's and Velociraptor. We'll knock those out of the way so we don't have to worry about waiting in line for hours for those. And yeah, so I'm just waiting on my food right now. I'm tired, exhausted, thirsty, and hungry. So hopefully this food comes quick. But yeah, tomorrow's a new day, and hopefully we can have the energy to tackle it. So